That big TV, I got to put it outside. So I'm gonna try to put it outside by next week. It's just very, very freaking heavy, man. I can push it, but I can't pull it up the stairs, and I don't have the wire anymore. So that thing is a pain in the ass, and it's just too big. It's too freaking big. Why did Dad get a big bulky TV back in 2005? You could have gotten a flat screen by then, Dad. They existed back then. HDTVs have been around in the 90s. Herbert had one back in the 90s that he put on the wall. Now, no one has those big freaking TVs anymore.
Twindy, get up!
Oh.
Okay, guys, welcome to the live watch along for Frozen 2. And I'm here with my special guest here. We are
Olaf.
doing a live watch party for Frozen 2.
Yay.
One of the movies that you did see in my top 100 favorites of all time video, and with the second part of it, because I did split it in 3 parts. But
yeah, I'll see
anyways, we're gonna be talking about Frozen 2, and we're gonna be watching it as we talk about it. So if you do have the Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, or Disney Plus, or digital, feel free to watch along with us and share your first experiences, comments, all that down below. And if you do hear some noise, sorry about it. It's not much I can do about it. But anyways, this movie is only an hour and 43 minutes, and there's gonna be a lot of praise for Elsa. And so
keep the volume low.
Yeah. So hour and 43 minutes. We're 0 seconds. We'll start now.
Hold on. Okay, I'm starting now. Hold on.
And here's the Disney logo.
Which was pretty. Last year that was their year, but this year was not their year. Here comes the Lion King music.
Which
and I saw this in theater.
I really do like. I love this music. The Lion King.
It's something original.
The music fits very well.
It's better than the remake. I can easily say that. I had chills in the theater when I heard that music.
Huntsman Winter's War. You couldn't even beat it.
I love Disney, and I love when they do animation. This is what they're the best at. Their CG and hand drawing are some of the greatest.
Again, guys, sorry about the noise.
It's okay.
Not much I
block out the music. That'll block out the copyright.
But anyways, we have our opening. We have our opening scene with young Anna.
This is another
Elsa.
flashback from the first movie, but done in a different perspective.
And we do get to explore more of Elsa's powers and her backstory, which I thought that was a very nice addition.
And this animation is stunning. This is much better than the first one with the animation. I saw the documentary on Into the Unknown. It was amazing.
I love the documentary. I know there were some people who were kind of disappointed because they expected more from the documentary, like how the story came about. But you got what you need.
We got what we deserved. At least we got something. And this is Alfred Molina's voice as the king.
Doc Ock.
Yep.
Because
the only actor I don't like in this movie is the voice of the mom, which is Evan Rachel Wood. I'm just not a fan.
I don't mind the voice.
This reminded me of Avatar, The Last Airbender. All the elements in that.
Yeah, the good at Last Airbender, not the M. Night Shyamalan crap. I know you like that movie, but
I didn't hate it. I've seen movies that were 10 times worse this year. Look at this animation. Just like these people look real. And there's a black
Yeah.
person in Arendelle, and nobody said anything about it. Oh, there was no agenda. It was they put it to add some more, diversity.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm all for diversity. I do like
And it's a fantasy.
this
They can do whatever
animation.
they want. In a fantasy, they don't have to explain everything.
Well, as I said, guys, feel free to comment in the chat or YouTube chat and leave questions as we
Yeah.
watch the movie.
And people loved my costume last year at Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm. Joker will be in October.
Yeah, give me some time. I don't have it on Blu-ray yet, but I'm probably going to get it sometime, maybe.
Yeah, my version of the Sonic Blu-ray was a limited edition with the comic book.
Yeah, I didn't get mine. I got it kind of late. That's why. This battle was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it a little bit low. I don't want to get a copyright infringement.
Just the visual aesthetics here. A lot. I know some people they were disappointed with this first one, with the sequel, but I'm like, I don't.
What
really
would you
I
expect?
can understand your disappointment, but I guess they wanted more. They wanted something more out of a sequel to Frozen. I've even heard some YouTubers and some people say that this was an unnecessary sequel. But
why?
I'm like,
the first one made $1 billion.
They had 6 years after the original Frozen
and not a lot
to come
of
up with a story. I think they come up with a great story, in my opinion.
Well, the kids don't care because kids love the characters, so they'll see them in anything. And they did. That's the target audience for this. Little girls.
The target audience
is kids. And I'm not a kid anymore, guys. I haven't been a kid for a long time. Even Josh isn't a kid anymore when the first one came out in 2013. I missed that, so I wanted to see this one to make up for it. Because the first one came out when there was a lot of competition.
I saw that. I didn't see the first Frozen until 2014.
Same. Because I didn't see it until it was on Blu-ray.
Yeah, just the voice and the acting here, and the song choice here is really. I still cannot believe this movie did not got snubbed for best animated feature.
It got
even
snubbed
best
for best animated song, and best original song, and hell, for anything, even best cinematography. This movie looks beautiful.
It did get a nomination for Into the Unknown, but I felt like Show Yourself.
It needed more. I think it was Show Yourself should have been the winner. I don't even know what won best song at the Oscars.
The song from Rocket Man, from the song by Ciaran.
Because again, agendas are rushed, just like when Moonlight won Best Picture because of the gay agenda. They always do that. Here, they didn't do it, and they're upset. Oh, we should have had Elsa be a villain, or Anna be a villain, or let's make Elsa bisexual or something. No, it doesn't add anything.
Does not.
It's a first.
If they do
a kids for kids, guys.
They do make a thorough one. Keep the characters the same way. And
give her a love interest as a male. It's not going to kill it. This is a nice song. It's very soothing.
Mm-hmm.
She's supposed to play the mom, but she's younger than her voice is younger than the voice of Idina Menzel and Kristen Bell.
Mm-hmm.
The kids, she's older than them, but later on, they're actually older than her, than ever Rachel Wood. And Dina's going to be 50 next year.
Mm-hmm. Her voice fits perfectly for Elsa. And the Northern Lights there.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. I tell you, this is a work of art. The patience and the time that they put into this movie is more than any of these fans deserved. Frozen 2, there's the title. Yeah, people just want a sequel to be the first one again. You can't capture lightning in a bottle twice, guys. If it's good, that's all that matters.
Yeah, as I probably have said this before in one of my other videos, probably not, but if you have DC to do a sequel to a video game or a movie
There
or
she is.
another season of a TV show, there has to be risks
Purple
you're willing
outfit.
to take.
The gorgeous blonde hair from the first one. It's not like they changed the characters from the first one. At least Elsa's not running away like in the first one as much.
But yeah, as I was saying, if you're gonna do a sequel to something, or
Make it
whether it's a
good.
game or a TV show, there are risks you're gonna have to take.
Yeah, not everything can be The Empire Strikes Back or Lord of the Rings: Return of the King or Spider-Man 2. Sometimes it's going to be good enough. Sorry, guys, to tell you that.
Some people.
This is a beautiful dress.
Some people. Yeah, and some people might not want to be up for the risks that a movie sequel will take or a video game sequel. But
here's my favorite character.
Olaf, he's a great character, and I thought he was gonna be annoying when I watched the first one, but I'm like, no, this is a very cool character.
He's cute.
He's basically the Robin Williams of the Frozen movies.
The genie, yeah, he's like the Robin Williams genie, not the remake of Aladdin. I'm sorry, that was not genie. That was just some CGI nightmare. See, with all the remakes we got, and then we got this. This is a freaking masterpiece compared to them.
I'll say this is better than Artemis Fowl.
Yeah, exactly. That had no passion, and they cut things out of the movie. Here's the first song. Some things never change.
Yep, studio interference.
And these people actually can sing. Where was that in Beauty and the Beast? Emma Watson can't sing. Things stay the same.
She tried though, but she does fine in the acting department in that movie.
So, Olaf's like, things never change. I'm holding on tight to you. See, it has a lot of heart, and that's what kids love to see. The kids were glued to the screen. They gave Kristoff more to sing. He didn't sing much in the first movie.
Which I like that about his character and his reindeer. Sven.
It's not Seven. It's Sven. Seven.
Sven.
Yeah, Sven. It's a Norwegian name.
Oh. And
there's woohoo from the first one. Yeah. Jonathan Groff can sing. He was in Hamilton and he sang great there, and here he's fantastic.
My review of that will be coming. I do have it edited and ready to share.
Some things never change. The focus was on you. These are likable, light characters for kids. Yeah, they get more than the. Here she comes. The powerhouse voice of the
Menzel.
They wasted her in Enchanted, but then here they finally gave her voice.
I like nothing against Enchanted. That's still a good movie, but
she doesn't sing in it. Amy Adams sang well, but it just didn't grab me. This grabbed me.
Olaf. Both two sisters reuniting. Olaf.
This cast is a family. If you didn't see if you saw the documentary, they're like a family.
I watched the documentary. They are a family, and through everything they have to go through to get this movie made, especially
animated and released.
Especially trying hard to keep the best song in the movie in. Show yourself.
Yeah. Things never change.
Because without that song, I don't think this movie would have been as strong as it is if you didn't have that song.
Well, that's true. Some things never change. I'm holding on tight to you. And they love each other because they're sisters. If you have a sister, you'll know. I know because I have one, and I'm very close to her.
Kristen Bell.
Yeah, she can sing beautifully. She's basically Sarah Michelle Gellar if she can sing more. Yeah. Biggest mistake of your life. See, and also the comedy here was hilarious. I laughed out loud, louder than the kids did. Sven, yeah. Yeah, because I thought, Josh Gad was wasted in Pixels, and in Artemis Fowl, he has like 2 accents in that movie. Mouse, yeah. 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 Because again, the House of Mouse, they're going to pump out things because they have enough money. Even when they lost money this year, they still have the billions from last year, so. Yeah, that and the angelic voice, yeah, that was something different. See, it's not trying to be the first movie again. There's no one in the chat. I guess people are just outside, I guess. Oh well.
He's trying to propose to Anna, but
which, by the way, is not easy to do. I sometimes had problems with talking to a girl. Imagine popping the question. It's not as easy as it is. It's kind of like Spider-Man 3, but done better.
Yeah, it is. We're not dissing Spider-Man 3. We both like that movie.
Yeah, I'm saying that scene with the ring. It's like the whole time he's trying to propose and he can't. And then when he shows her the ring, she doesn't say no. He's in shambles. This is the same relationship that works in Supergirl with Alex and Kara. That was the same relationship with Elsa and Anna. One has powers, one doesn't. Hello? And they're close sisters. That works.
Yeah, that was a crazy question.
It works very well.
I don't care. Okay, I'm going.
But yeah, this relationship is really. This relationship is really well done. This relationship works well.
It does.
I'm going to be talking a little louder.
Yeah, you're going to have to. Dog is in the same room as you, so. Because after Frozen Fever and Olaf's Christmas, we needed something longer than that. We got it. And people are like, no, it's not good enough. And I'm like, yeah, the box office tells otherwise. People loved it. Like the kids loved it. I didn't see a single kid come out of the movie like upset.
Here's Elsa. She's sleeping.
And the songs come right after it. They give you some time to breathe, and then they give you the next song.
Yeah, it's just like with DMC. It's just like with the DMCU.
Yeah,
where you have time to breathe.
This is
Captain Marvel. You can go darker, but keep the lighter tone. Yeah, this song did get nominated, but this is a great song. At least this got respect. At least this got respected at the Kids' Choice Awards on Nickelodeon this year.
I love that music. And if I heard you, which I don't, I'm singing for I hear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I had my adventure. I don't need something new. I'm
It's a good
afraid
thing I
of
did. It's a
into
good
the
thing I did.
unknown. Man, she's great, man. Into the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Even if Elsa was the only good character, it's enough for me, guys.
It did. At least this movie did get some love at Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah, it
So
did.
thank you, Nickelodeon, for that and for Dove Cameron and her fallen co-star. Thank you, Nickelodeon. Because nobody else will.
There who's a little bit like me. Knows deep down. Yeah.
Just the animation here,
It's stunning. It's a little harder.
It's just.
As I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown? This song was everywhere in the trailer. Into the unknown.
It's a good thing. A good thing I waited until I watched the movie to listen to the songs. Because if I would listen to the soundtrack before the movie, it would have been a whole.
Oh, are you out there? Do you know me? Do you feel me? Can you show me? Yeah, I love the song. I tried to record my reaction, but my phone was acting up. Why don't they re-release this movie in theaters next week? No,
I think they will.
They probably will in November. When Soul comes out, they'll probably put it as a double feature.
They'll probably end up re-releasing all of the MCU movies too.
Here it comes the game. The unknown. And boom, that is stunning, man. Those crystals in the sky is absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it is. And some people were also disappointed because they expected the sequel to be more darker, but it's a kid's movie.
They're not going to have Elsa kill somebody. That's not going to happen in this continuity. Because they will make her a villain, and she's an anti-hero. She will not kill unless it's self-defense.
It's just like when Avengers: Age of Ultron came out, and people were disappointed because it wasn't darker. It was dark as it needs to be, but you saved the big bad villain for the third movie. What is the problem, people?
Yeah, you want everything to be Joker. Not everything can be that. Trust me, I know. That was like one of the darkest films I saw in theaters last year.
You have the decency to go darker. Have some fun. Put some jokes.
Exactly. Disney doesn't do a lot of dark. Like most of their old stuff was very dark. Snow White and Pinocchio and Black Cauldron. A lot of these movies were for kids, and yet they're really, really dark when you think about it.
Yeah, if you're gonna go dark, put some comedy in there. Not too much, but just enough to balance the darkness out. That's what Disney they do with when it comes to most of their animated movies nowadays and the MCU.
An Enchanted Forest, like in the Smurfs.
But this is actually better than the Smurfs. Not the Lost Village. I do like that one.
That made me cry. I admit that.
That should have been the first Smurfs movie that we got in 2011.
Don't focus on the humans. Focus on Gargamel the cat and the Smurfs. That's it. That's all you need. Here come the trolls from the first movie. It's the same voice of Steppenwolf from Justice League.
Yep, it is Ciaran Hinds, the voice of Steppenwolf.
He's still in the director's cut
live
too.
will be.
He's going to be in the Snyder cut, so don't expect him to be cut out. He's going to be in it. So, sorry guys.
And also, Darkseid is going to be in it. But like I said, with the Snyder cut, as long as it has, if you do have moments of humor, that's fine. It's fine.
That's the next song, foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
The next right thing is to just do a third one. I'm fine. It could be a great trilogy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, you won't.
Yes, it could. Disney, they know what they're doing with the Frozen property, so you could make for those of you who were disappointed with what they did with Star Wars, you could get it made up for with a Frozen 3.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, because the thing is with that, I was already disappointed with the first film, not the sequels and the spin-offs. I was just done after that. I was like, this isn't going to get better. This direction they're going is just not for me. Here, they could have easily made Elsa OP and not get hurt, but she's vulnerable.
And yeah, people have that problem with Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Yeah, and this movie's not a Christmas movie, but there's a lot of elements to it. You have a reindeer and snow and an ice queen, yeah. There's the voice again. And also, it helps that nobody in these movies has an accent. Because in Norway, they have accents. You know that Elizabeth Olsen is half Norwegian?
No, I didn't know she
she's
was half Norwegian.
Like Dutch or Danish and Norwegian. Because look at those gorgeous eyes. Where do you think she got those from?
And now you just told me that I like her more.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see what that
and if Josh Gad's laugh doesn't make you smile, I'm like, you don't have a child. You don't have an inner child. He's like Frosty the Snowman, just smaller and with a cute voice.
Shut up, Malaya.
This background looks amazing. We don't get one of these movies every year, so we should be grateful we got something. Last year, we got a lot of animated films that were good. This year, we didn't get any. Well, Onward is debatable, but I haven't seen it. It's not better than this. I'm sorry. Sorry, other Josh and everybody else that liked that movie. I wasn't a fan of the trailer. Excuse me. I agree with that, Elsa. And they're like, you're not supposed to like Elsa. You're not a girl. I'm like, again, I'm a guy that likes women. What were you expecting, guys? That's voiced by a woman, not a non-binary, a woman with the voice of an angel. Look at his background. It looks like I feel like I'm watching like a like not even like a cartoon. I feel like I'm watching something real. Just even into the Spider-Verse, it was a lot of the CG looked well done, like a comic coming to life, but in animation. Fjord.
You asshole, you finna die.
Snorting, yeah. And Disney also did this again years ago in The Rescuers Down Under, the proposal scene. Yeah, Kristoff doesn't have the best choice of words. I wanted to see a girl dress up as the White Elsa. Now I gotta wait till next year at Comic-Con. Oh well, there's always Halloween. I can see girls dress up as the wedding dress Elsa, I call her. Samantha. He's so cute. Well, those are the fall leaves, yeah. This is the When I'm Older song, yeah. Those are geysers. What? There's no one in the chat. Someone left a comment here. Samantha. When I am older. Makes sense. Yeah, it's cute. This is basically his
Olaf.
In Summer song, but different, without.
Our comment here from Princess Blocks. She says hi.
Hi. Hello, Princess. A couple of years.
This was funny. This was funny in the trailer with him running.
Yeah, and screaming.
But
hang up me and I feel totally secure.
But yeah, this was good. It's good you told me that Elizabeth Olsen. She is Norwegian and
he's cute.
But yeah, since Elizabeth Olsen, she does have Norwegian in her. It just gives me more reason to like her even more. My non-spoiler review for Stargirl will be up sometime in between this month or September, guys.
Everything makes sense. And it's a short song. The songs don't drag for 5 minutes, like in Into the Woods or in some of the older musicals. Yes, it's a musical. They sing. Descendants, all of those were musicals too. There's a lot of dusters. And
here, all of the characters are in the wind.
I need some water. That's
Elsa and all the. And here's Elsa using her ice powers to stop the wind.
This tornado, yeah.
Tornado. Which
is
really great effects here.
Yeah, the animators they went full force with this animation. I'm better now. For Arendelle. Wow.
Just ice statues.
That horse, yeah, that horse looks beautiful at the end in the third act.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Sven and Olaf just the leaves are just flying around.
And they had deeper themes for kids in this movie about growing up and getting older and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't have to.
Which
it was doing it without being preachy.
Appreciate. Yeah, it was doing it did it very well without having to preach. Spider-Verse did the themes of that of that movie well too.
Into the Spider-Verse, yeah.
You see, you can into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, because you have to say into.
You can touch on. You can touch on themes in movies without having to be preachy about it. I'm looking.
Yeah, unlike the Black Christmas
from 2019,
the remake.
That's what I was talking about. The 06 version.
Yeah, you don't have to say all men are evil. You get it? Well, let's say it again and again. No, here this movie didn't bash men of any kind. Oh, there's the natives. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sterling K. Brown.
Basically, like the Native Americans of Arendelle. There's a Sterling K. Brown.
Movies G. Mm-hmm. Good actor. I like seeing him. Hotel Artemis, the Predator, which I still somewhat like the Predator. Movies G says, "Yo, hello, Movies G." Olaf.
But this is when he recaps the first movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me a lot of Louise from Ant-Man when he recaps.
Yeah, but he does it with the without narration. He just does it like, yeah, doors shutting everywhere. This is torn apart. Yeah.
We'll do the first one in November.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do part 2 because it's just basically because I just felt like wanting to talk about something Disney related.
You're not worth it. Yeah, I guess what I'm the bad guy. Yeah, I'm sorry there was no villain in this movie, but sometimes you don't need it.
Yeah,
the elements are good enough.
That issue I had with no villain that went away on rewatch, which boosted my grade up from a 4.5 to 5 out of 5.
She is the queen, and then she passes it on to her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Matthias, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like what's it called? Miles' father in Into the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Miles' father.
The cop, yeah. Which that was a good scene in that movie.
Yeah, it was a good scene.
Because what won Best Animated? It was Klaus, I think. Was it Klaus? Or this year?
Spider-Verse won for Best Animated Feature
last
in
year.
2019. Last year, I think it was. Yeah, it was Klaus. Or Toy Story. It was between that and Toy Story 4, but
yeah,
Toy Story 4 is good, but Frozen 2 should have been in that nomination.
Yeah,
I guess
it's
because
just to give
of
it
the
to
success of the first one.
foreign animated movies on Netflix, like Klaus, and then there was this other French movie.
I guess it's because of the success of the first one, they didn't want to put part 2 in the awards.
No, they just wanted one Disney movie. Feature. One. I'm not giving the finger. I'm just
they wanted one.
One, not 3.
Just Purple Fire.
Yeah, I know. I've seen forest fires. They're horrible, Josh. I've seen them near my park where I live.
Yeah.
There's trees everywhere. And when trees burn, you could smell that from miles away, man.
Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared of fire.
And the reindeer, they look really good here too.
Elsa just using her powers, stopping the fires.
And the lizard thing is basically from like Tangled.
Again, one of the best animated female characters.
Yeah, exactly. That has powers that are explained now.
Yeah, she's up there in terms of animated female characters with Mulan and Princess Jasmine. Also, as female superheroes in animation stylist, we put Gwen Stacy in that category.
That lizard is basically like Pascal from Tangled. Just it turns into different elements instead of into different colors and camouflage. It's in the same universe.
3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 people watching.
Yeah. I just wish there were some people in the chat because my last podcast and that me in the chat until the movie was almost over.
Well, when I was first doing these little audio commentaries back in 2017, I did get a lot of comments when it came to the X-Men, especially X2.
Yeah, I haven't done one for that yet. I did the first one on my channel.
I did the first one back in 2017. I'm basically finished with the X-Men live watch-alongs until I eventually do
New Mutants comes
the
out,
Wolverine. Yeah,
New Mutants. Forgot that one. When that finally gets released.
Yeah.
I'm not going to see it, but you can see it.
Yeah, Wolverine and the Deadpool movies, I'm still debating.
What if we to go follow you into fire? Don't run into fire. I get it. These don't sound like actors just playing roles. They're actually close. You can tell in the way they're talking to each other.
Right there. I know. Yeah.
Well, that's what's his face? From Freddy versus Jason. What was his name? I'm drawing a blank. Jason Ritter. Yeah, the son of John Ritter. He's the voice of the main guy, who's named after one of the one of the creators of the movie. Their son who passed away. They put his name here. That was in the documentary.
Yeah, that was in the documentary. Freddy vs. Jason that celebrates its anniversary this month too. August 2003.
Chanting Yoic.
You can't have a Frozen movie without that chat.
It's how the first movie started.
As I said, the first movie will do a live thing for the first movie in either November or December, whichever one. Because November I'm also playing Justice League and Aquaman.
or Native Americans. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike Avatar, it's not like, mankind sucks. No, they don't have to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Ryder, that's his name. Yeah, Ryder. Rest in peace, Ryder.
Mm-hmm. 43 minutes in, and it's fast paced.
Honey Marin, that's a cute name. I forgot her name. Yeah, the girl, the one of the young girls there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the New Mutants. I will probably do a watch along on that, but next month is me and some other YouTubers. Because they don't want me to suffer, so they're gonna join in the after live watch along, so I won't have to suffer alone.
Next
Freddy
is
vs.
Lost in the
Jason is
Woods.
entertaining. If Freddy vs. Jason is entertaining, I understand why people hate it, but it's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, it's not. It didn't have the best acting, but I'm like, neither did the films in the franchise didn't always have them either. Like Friday the 13th and some of the Elm Street sequels. Ooh boy. Other than the original Elm Street, like a lot of the sequels have terrible acting from some of the like side characters or the Friday the 13th movies.
But yeah, I like almost all of the movies in both respective franchises, except for Friday the 13th 5 and Nightmare on Elm Street 5.
And also, Freddy's Dead, I thought was too silly. Robert Englund was trying, but the cast just wasn't there for me.
Yeah,
it was too cartoonish.
That movie is silly, but I can enjoy it, the silliness of it. It's kind of like stupid fun. And those movies, at least they're R-rated.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
the Fifth
why
Spirit,
couldn't Venom be R-rated? At least
it should have been.
Why couldn't Venom 2018 be R-rated? At least
could have been R.
At least you have DC to make a bad shitty movie. Make it R-rated.
Yeah, I mean, Birds of Prey was R-rated, but I don't think it needed to be. They just did it because Suicide Squad wasn't.
They made. I was fine with that. Birds of Prey being R-rated. Doctor Sleep was R-rated too, for a reason.
Well, that was a Stephen King movie. They're never going to be PG-13. They did it once and it failed with The Dark Tower.
Yeah, The Dark Tower was just disappointing.
I didn't see it. I tried to see the first 10 minutes and I shut it off. I was bored.
Yeah. That's one of King's popular book series, and that could have been a lot better for a film.
Yeah. That's
and
that John Cena movie
with
last
the
year.
Playing
These
with
are the
fire.
giant, these stone giants. They look like something out of Hercules. It looks real. It doesn't look, it doesn't look like a cartoon, like I'm watching something on the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon or on Cartoon Network. It looks real to me. Talking lions are not real to see. Yeah, okay, that was movie G. Yep, a bunch of reindeer like Santa Claus. That's a great line. Who knows the ways of men? Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Here comes Lost in the Woods. Yep. Fearless, ginger, sweet love. Oh, that sounds like Caitlin Deaver. No. Yeah.
It does.
Ginger, sweet love. Yeah, that sounds exactly like Caitlin Deaver for me.
It does sound a lot like her, but it isn't Caitlin Deaver's voice. But
not her
pretty
voice.
much,
I'm saying that description.
It is that description does some her pretty well. Lost in the woods.
Better than people. This is kind of weird, yeah. Here it comes. When you're gone, out on a different path than mine, what's behind? Wondering if I should follow. I've heard this song a lot. So hard to go. The soul's just always fine. Probably should catch up with you tomorrow. Is this what it feels like to be growing apart? When did I become the one that's always chasing your heart? Now I turn around and find that I am lost in the woods. North or south, right is left. When you're gone, I'm the one who sees you home, 'cause I am lost in the woods. And I don't know what path you are on. I'm lost in the woods. It's a beautiful song. Till now, times was a question of how. Never thought it was a question of whether. Who am I? If I'm not your guy, what am I if we're not together? Montage of the first movie. Forever. Now I know I'm not your north, 'cause I am lost in the woods. Is down. Day is night when you're not there. Oh, you're my only landmark, so I'm lost in the woods. Wondering if you still care. But I'll wait for a sign I'm not back. 'Cause you are my mountain. I'm lost in the woods. Lost in the woods. I need some water. And all the songs in this movie are well done. There we go. Let me get some water now. Ooh. We're not up to show yourself yet.
Hello?
No, 52 minutes in.
Yeah, we're almost at the 30 minute
No,
hour.
you going to the store. Yeah.
Just Anna, Elsa, and Olaf.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. There's the pirate ship. Or
Yep. You sure? That's supposed to be because it look like something.
No, that's Rosemary.
mother and father ship. Yeah.
I gotta log in. That's Rosemary, but I gotta log in, but I think I gotta pay for it.
You do.
I don't understand because it's on Disney Channel.
Rosemary's not Disney movie.
I mean, because it's on YouTube.
I don't know. I guess YouTube or somebody don't want you to see it. Or who?
No, they got all the movies on it.
Just every scene on an Elsa here is it. You
It's
do feel
character
the
development.
sisterhood of both sisters.
Hmm.
Again, you're gonna get more character development with Captain Marvel 2 in 2022. For all you people who say Brie didn't have a character,
Bree is
she
the
does have a
worst. No,
character.
Bree is not
Read
the
your-
worst. They're just closed-minded. They just don't want a strong
Bree-
female in the MCU besides Black Widow.
and Scarlet Witch, but
Mhm.
Black, you got those people do have to understand.
What?
Black Widow, the Black Widow movie is the last time we'll probably see Scarlett Johansson as that character.
Maybe. Well, we don't know. What if she gets her own show on Disney Plus, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Could happen. She can make an appearance there.
That would be tough to give her a show because Avengers Endgame, what's happened is permanent. It can't be undone.
Still, characters come back all the time without explanation. Loki died in Infinity War, and he came back.
Which
He's coming back.
that's still one of my issue, a big gripe, because you should have just kept him dead. It would have made it more emotional. But no, you don't want to get rid of Tom Hiddleston too quickly. It'd be like if you got rid of Brie Larson in one movie and then, but we'll get more of her. See Warbird, hopefully.
And look, Elsa's emotionally vulnerable, which I love that. That's what all women should be. Emotional and vulnerable. Then I can relate to them and I want to be around them.
You want to make the women strong, that's fine. But
give them emotion.
Don't
Don't make them act like robots. Unless they are a robot. Vision is an android and he has more emotion than some people that are human. Yep, a fifth spirit. That's her. And this comes a song that this blew me away in the theater when I saw this. I clapped out loud and people looked at me. I'm like, again, it affected me emotionally.
It's emotion. 57 minutes on my area.
Yeah, I don't want her to die. See, she has to send them off. See, there's a lot of heart. What else do you want, guys? You want Elsa to kill somebody? It's going to be out of character, and she's not that cold. That was the girl in Huntsman Winter's War who I couldn't stand. Freya, or whatever her name was? Yeah. Awful
Freya.
Dying version. She is just a heartless bitch. And I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry, but this stream is not for kids anyway. But yeah, she's just horrible. She kills people and laughs about it. And they try to make her emotional. They try to make her and Charlize Theron be like Anna and Elsa, but it didn't work because I didn't care about either one of them. What I liked in that movie was Chris Hemsworth and Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, also the fact that Kristen Stewart, she didn't come back. She said
no, I didn't want her to. Trust me,
with
she's
the
one of the worst things in that first movie. Her shaking and her horrible accent and no chemistry with Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, that hurt the film. But I did like the visuals. I did like the Snow and the Huntsman had a nice look to it, and it wasn't Disney, which I liked, which I appreciated.
I'll give that movie that, but I just don't like that movie.
I know you were not a fan of it. I know I didn't love it either, but I liked the look of the film. It was dark, but it wasn't too gothic, and it wasn't like it was PG-13. So they, it had its moments. It's no Frozen, but it wasn't Twilight at least. There's the Giants.
59 minutes and one hour, and this is we did see this in the trailer with her fight
Oh, here's the scene from the trailer. Yeah, her sprinting on the water. Yeah, taking off her. Taking her cape off. Yeah, and putting her hair in a knot. Yeah.
This was a pretty intense. This is a pretty intense, dark moment in the movie because she's having to.
And she doesn't have a surfboard. Yeah, she has to brave this water without a boat.
Mm-hmm. You do feel the intensity here.
Yeah, I definitely did in the trailer. Everybody was quiet. I'm like, yeah, this movie's going to make $1 billion, and I was right. In China, these movies just do gangbusters.
Mm-hmm. They just started playing movies again back in China.
Yeah, Bad Boys 3 flopped there, but it did well here, so it's okay. There's the water horse. Very beautiful visual.
Mm-hmm. Willing to see how Sonic did in China. Because I'm pretty sure. Because in China, Sonic, he's also a well-respected character too.
Mm-hmm.
But China, they'll get back on their feet. They're not the cause.
Yeah,
this is
she
just
freezes the horse.
People ate. Yeah, freezes the horse, and then she
rides the horse.
Mm-hmm. Did not see that coming when I first watched it.
Looks like the water horse in Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters.
Mm-hmm. Which both of those are on Disney Plus, and we'll be getting a TV show of that too soon on Disney Plus. Now here we are at the best moment in the movie.
It's like in an anime. Like this is something you would see out of an anime, a Japanese anime, like a water horse. Here it comes.
And they fought. The animators and creative team, they fought pretty hard to
Yeah, I won't
keep
sing
this
over
scene
this one.
in the
I wanted to
movie.
hear it. Hmm. Yeah, she let her hair loose.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Sorry. This is what happened.
Really stunned. I was shocked in the theater when I saw this.
Mm-hmm.
What a voice.
All the memories here.
Every time I heard that song, man, just wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that just it shakes me to my core.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was from the first movie. Yeah, I had to do it. Yeah, that really hits me, man.
Mother and father. She's basically seeing all of her memories of her as a child, knowing why she has these powers.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, her parents were nobodies. That's another franchise. But anyway, yeah.
Honestly, I think Roy should have stayed in the one. It would have been much better.
Exactly. They shouldn't have tried to explain a half-assed way like they did in Rise of Skywalker. They should have just made her Luke's daughter from the beginning, or Leia's daughter or something.
That's what I was thinking.
But no, they're like, oh, she's the granddaughter of the Emperor, and yeah, that doesn't ring. That feels weak. So her name is Induna, so like Indina, but with a U in it.
Mm-hmm.
She's freezing. Yeah, her hands are getting cold. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like when Han gets frozen in carbonite.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene at the end, so when we skip to the end, we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know about cold. I was born in the winter, so.
And you see that she's freezing. Reminisce of in the first Frozen.
Yeah, when Anna turns to ice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And here, this is the Avengers Infinity War reference.
What? Well, when he's flurrying, yeah, it's like when he's when the snap, yeah. That is kind of like a way.
Mm-hmm. Except here, when he flurries, he does.
Yeah.
They do bring him back.
You saw. She's holding him like a baby.
Mm-hmm. And here's Anna's song coming up.
Yeah, I just thought it was a step down because of how powerful "So Show Yourself" was. It's more like a sad ballad. I like warm hugs. Yeah, reference to the first movie because you have to reference it as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like remember the first movie. Not every line was remember the first movie. He's flirting, yeah. We're about an hour and 20 minutes in almost, or an hour and 13. Close enough. What time is it? Well, where I live, it's 5 p.m.
4 p.m.
Where you live, yeah. It's a different time zone. Birds chirping in the distance, yeah. Oh, Cold, Empty, and Numb, like the Disney remakes. And Overlong. Cold, yeah. It left me cold because you're doing the same thing just with live action or making it 2 times longer. I don't know why. That's not original. That's just doing the same thing. Here, this is not the same.
If you're gonna do live action remake, you're gonna have to differentiate yourself.
Yeah, not just get different actors. If you're singing the same songs, it's the same songs. Mulan does look different. It's just it looks too like not for kids, you know.
Well, it is a PG-13, so I'm not really surprised. And plus, the original Mulan ballad, Mulan stories weren't all kid-friendly either. The song, I do like the song. It is a bit of a step down, but it's still a pretty emotional song.
You just couldn't top that So Yourself. After that, I'm like, yeah, there didn't need it to be any more songs in the movie. I would have been fine because you can't top it. This was just like a good song, but it's nobody can hear her. She's pretty much singing to herself. It sounds like the Mulan song, like what was it called? Reflection?
Reflection.
Where she's singing to herself?
Yeah, Reflection. Where she sings to herself.
That was a nice jump.
Shut up!
That's a really nice shot. Kind of sounds like This Year, Never Be the Same Again, yeah. That background looks amazing. It looks like somebody painted it with a brush.
It does look real. The animation in this movie is like it's all painted.
It's next level. It's like right up there with the hand-drawn things they did back in the 1940s.
Hopefully, we do get. If we do, they do shot some hand-drawn animated films in this decade.
Mm-hmm. There's the Rock Titans, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rock Titans.
Yeah, Kristoff does kind of disappear for a while, but he does come back at the end, so it's not like they forget about
I heard some. Yeah, I did hear some people say that Kristoff was underutilized. He should have been in it more,
he
but
gets to sing more in this movie, but in the third act, he kind of like just is there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fine.
People, they say he disappeared.
There he is. And he disappears for like 20 minutes because it's mostly the girl scenes. That's why.
Uh-huh. They want to focus more
this
on...
is like Black Panther when they hit the shield. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, people. Black Panther was not woke. Stop saying that crap about Black Panther or Spider-Verse.
We've had black superheroes before. No one said Blade was woke. Or Catwoman. Catwoman. The problem with that movie wasn't the race of the character. Because this year, the only thing we have is Soul. And I'm like, well, if that comes out, let it come out. Don't hide it on Disney Plus.
The only animated film from Disney this year.
Boom.
Black Widow, we still have a chance.
Maybe.
Because some theaters here in the US, in some parts of the US, are opening back up. They are. Yeah. But yeah, so that is a progression, but eventually, this slowly but surely, this whole crazy thing is gonna go away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process, but slowly but surely.
Yeah. By 2021.
Also this week, we will be getting our first official trailer for Dune. I'm hoping we do get some posters too.
In the theaters, yeah.
So I can post. Yeah, so I can post them on Facebook, especially Lady Jessica poster. And there's Elsa.
Yeah, she broke. She broke.
Yeah, she broke free of the ice, and she's. What are you gonna complain about next with Frozen 3? That Frozen 3 is another unnecessary.
But I'm like, the third act can't be 30 minutes long, guys. This is not Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I do still say the final act is a little bit rushed, but it's fine. It's a kids movie. If you're gonna add extra minutes to the final act, make it worth something.
At least it's visually
Return
stunning.
the King. Yeah, Return of the King had extra. Yeah, Return of the King had extra minutes, but either version is still a great conclusion. Frozen 2, the conclusion here is fine. Arundel's safe, and then I just love Elsa with her hair down. Hopefully they keep that with the third movie without Elsa's long hair, because she showed herself. So those little guys there. And then the lizard, all the natives, and Anna and Christoph. Like I said, the Frozen 3, you could put Caitlin Deaver or Rebecca Ferguson in one, in the third one. Rebecca Ferguson, I wouldn't have a problem with voice animation work from her.
Her voice is soothing.
It is soothing. I just love all the reindeer's reaction.
Yeah, running into the field. Yeah, animals want to be free.
Mm-hmm. We all those we will all be free in 2021.
Yeah, not running in circles, but going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And her tears feel real. They don't feel like they were, oh, like she's just acting. No, I think Kristen Bell actually broke down.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did talk about that in the documentary that she did have a lot of emotion going on as they were
especially in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that. I'm like, yeah, she hadn't seen her sister for like a third of the film.
Mm-hmm. You feel the emotion here. You feel the sisterhood. It's just like Booksmart, Beanie Feldstein, and Caitlin Dever. I felt their friendship there. I do kind of wish with Booksmart there was a guy, guy
exactly.
to join.
Most of the guys were either gay or just in the background. See, I don't think that was really her.
And you can tell Idina and Kristen, they well casted. And Idina, almost in her 50s next year, and she's a knockout.
Yeah.
And it was nice seeing them in Ralph Briggs.
Yeah, they're holding hands again. They're close. There's nothing incestuous about this relationship. They're close. I get it.
Yeah. Again, it was cool. Like I said, it was nice seeing both sisters in the Ralph Briggs internet. And no, that scene was not forced, people.
No, the forced thing that they did was like show that, oh, we have Star Wars, so let's show some baby stormtroopers chasing them, chasing Penelope. That was really forced in there. That was like product placement.
It doesn't really bother me that much.
It bothers me personally because I was not a fan of Force Awakens or Rogue One, but that was just me.
Olaf is back. A group hug. This just makes me feel happy.
There is one more thing. Here we go. And people clapped, of course, because why not?
Mm-hmm. He proposed. That's not easy. All the guys out there, it ain't easy. If you are in a relationship with a girl of any skin color, when you ask the big question, it is gonna be tough.
Your heart's gonna pound like a drum. Trust me, I know.
The talking what true friends.
Exactly. I have a sister, and I'm very close to her, so I know exactly what it feels like. That's a bond that you can't break, man.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I got four sisters. Yeah, I'm close to them all. It's not easy being boy in the house. I tell you that much. This is about
barking,
my
yeah.
personal life.
Here comes first off. I mean, Olaf's pants. That bulge is just great. He's wearing pants.
Yeah,
That's great. That cracks me up, man. This is like boom. He needs to lose some weight.
Yeah, Queen.
Oh man, that's so funny. That's a visual gag. People are laughing because he's wearing pants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, my gut was hurting after seeing that.
Yeah, everyone at Arendelle is enjoying their life. And Queen Anna. So yeah, and the third one, you are gonna have to follow up with that, as well as not take Elsa out of the third one, because Elsa, she is the most important thing with the franchise.
Yeah, it is called Frozen, and that who's the one that has the frozen powers? Elsa does.
And
Yeah, see, they didn't have it. So, yeah, this is when she sends an email, in a way, just in the sky, an airmail, because they don't have technology in this movie.
And Elsa is protecting her side of the Arendelle world.
This is sweet, right? Don't be late.
Mm-hmm.
Arendelle's doing just fine. Yeah, keep looking at the forest. I love you. See, there it is.
Really gorgeous for a CGI character.
Yeah, it is. And when I see girls dressed up as that, I can't help but get close to them.
Next year, people they're gonna dress up, and then Captain Marvel
or Halloween. Some people can wear
masks
masks anyway, so yeah, I can take those gloves off now because the movie's almost over.
Yeah, Captain Marvel too. If Warbird, they reveal the Warbird costume at the end. There's gonna be
that's gonna make me clap out loud. I'm gonna be like, I remember that from the animated series. Yes,
that's gonna get a big reaction. I mean, I'm gonna be like, what? They did.
Done. Okay, now I'm gonna fast forward it. Woo, I could get that head off.
And now,
two directors did this movie: Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee. Okay, I could.
It's just like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but the first Captain Marvel, the sequel is going to be done by the director of the upcoming Candyman movie, right?
Is
the recent one, not the original.
Yeah, the director of the new one, Nia DaCosta, is a black woman. So
yeah,
again,
doesn't bother
Marvel.
me. Doesn't bother me.
Go that route.
Ryan Coogler. So yeah, this movie still holds up. I hadn't seen it in months, and it's still beautiful. It still has amazing music, and the voice acting is fantastic. I mean, I have no complaints, really. It was in my top 10 for a reason last year, because it just blew me away. And like I said, to follow up one of the biggest Disney animated films of all time with a sequel that made even more money worldwide, yeah, it was that powerful. Yeah. And kids loved it. This is the kids get better movies than I got when I was a kid, mostly. Because when I was a kid, we had Disney films in the 80s, but we didn't get a big one until like Little Mermaid. Because before that, you had Black Cauldron and The Fox and the Hound. It still holds up. And the first movie does too. And I love these characters. I love the that they're animated characters that are not too cartoonish. They act more human than real humans do sometimes on film. And Disney does a great job with these. If there's something that they should keep doing, it's movies like this, not any more remakes. I'm fast forwarding here. Are you doing that?
Yeah.
To get to the end credits, I'm up to an hour and 36, so just a few more minutes.
Yeah, I did fast forward to, but yeah, Frozen 2. This is number 57 in my 100 favorite movies of all time. Which all you guys, you can go watch all 3 parts of the birthday special on my channel now. I do appreciate all the people who watched. There are some controversial picks in that list, but I'm still very happy with how it turned out. And I do hope Disney does make a third one, because I do want to see more of these characters.
They put a lot of work into this.
If they would have done this with the sequel Star Wars trilogy, for those who didn't like it, I think people would have been more forgiving.
Yeah, people wouldn't have turned on Rian Johnson with The Last Jedi. Again, we wanted to see growth with the characters, not go in circles and go nowhere for 2 hours, and pad out the running time.
Sometimes with a lot of fan bases doesn't know what they want. It's pretty much toxic masculinity.
Yeah, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But with this, I got a great sequel, and I posted it on my wall, so that I still got to this day. Here we go. Olaf.
Here's the fun scene with Olaf, which this surprised me on rewatch too. I've rewatched this more than once since it came out.
I live, and that's the same monster from the first one, the ice tank. Snowman. Okay, so that's it, guys. Yep, that's Frozen 2. Disney,
Yeah, that was Frozen
when the
2, guys.
Time opened, you can have more animated films like this. The closest we have is Soul. And like I said, for kids, we'll definitely show kids this movie and the first one, because it's beautiful to look at. You need to know what art is on screen. Work of art. So that's it, guys. It was fun doing this podcast. I'm tired, but at least we got through it. And next time I'm going to do a commentary of my own with Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol in a couple days. I need some time to. And you can join me in the chat. I don't know what time I'm going to do it, probably in the afternoon. But that's Frozen 2, guys. Yeah, you're going to give your shout out, Josh? Got the Blu-ray still. You can find John Avenger on his channel, and as well as Facebook and Twitter. And all my social media links are in the description box down below. This was a fun time to do, and stick around for the remainder of the month, because I will be doing some solo commentaries for Spider-Man to Spider-Verse, Inception, because I'm way overdue with that. And I will be doing a solo watch along with Man of Steel. Feel free to chat on it, because I know you're not a fan of it, John. But anyway, I only have it digitally, so I'll probably do some. But anyway, this was fun. You guys keep it cool. Join the Epictastic. I know I have a bunch of reviews stuff to catch up on, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Me too. Just bear with me, guys. So until next time, you guys keep it cool. Join the Epictastic. I'm Joshua, and I will see you guys later. Bye.